Right guys, me and Cole doing a pond clean up today. It don't look much, but it is deep. I've just been in up to my nether regions. It's a good, it's a very good 3 foot deep. So we've got the pumping the water out into the drain. Going to salvage some of the plants. There's a nice mixture of Canadian pondweed and some, I think it might be Azola fairy moss. Ooh. It's like a semi-floating weed. It's like triangular shape. So we'll take these back, and obviously we're going to put some of them back in the pond. There's some lilies to go back in and some reeds to divide up and put back in, but the remainder we'll take back and sterilise with PP, because you never know what's in there. There could be parasites, flukes, whatever. So we will sanitise the plants first and keep them in a quarantine tank for a bit, and then repurpose them. Smashing. Get back to you in a bit. Right, pond's empty, got all the sludge out, hoovered everything out, got rid of all the plants, saved a few to go back in. So next job, get her filled up, get the plants back in, and off to the farm. Right, pond's filling up now, we're heading off to the farm. Got to unload the trailer. Yeah, little froggies mating already. So this is going to be a wildlife pond. Some oxygenator floating there, a couple of lily pads, and some reed type plants there. They'll soon settle back in all right. Right, we're off to the farm. See you in a bit. Right, as you can see, an awful lot of crap has come from this job. So that lot is going in the skip. Apart from a few bits we're going to salvage. Yep. Right, we'll crack on. Right, back from the pond job, and one important step when you've been doing any work or anywhere else pond, make sure you sterilise your net and anything else. I've got a pot in there, the pump and everything will be going in there, just on the safe side. Bleach kills 99.9% of all bacteria. And your hands. Right, that's some fishy stuff. Right, we've got the Yoshigoi male achiever. He's going in the tank with a couple more males. They're getting rather frisky. I'm going to have to take the males out of the main pond as well. A bit earlier than I was expecting to, but they were, especially the ogons, they were nudging all the females. And I don't want any unplanned spawns yet. So right, Sunday morning, just feeding the animals at the zoo. Albino lottles, gold lottles, I'll split the golds up now. The leucistics and wild types. And we've had another 2 spawnings in the last couple of days. So if anyone is interested in having a bash at rearing some of these, you are more than welcome. Just hit me up in the comments and see if we can arrange for you to come over and collect some eggs, or at a push I could perhaps post them. I don't like posting them, but it can be done. And we're off to the farm in a minute. Catch you later. Just got to the farm. Just been feeding the big fish in the main pond. They're all doing well. Kahaku's got some spawn weight on her this spring. All looking good. Momotaro Karashi there, she's full of spawn as well. Yep, looking like it's going to be a good summer. Going to pick up a 75 centimetre Kahaku in a couple of weeks' time, a female. Just been to Japanese Water Gardens, get some extra large bags for bagging it up. Right, I'm going to get some work done. Right, Koi and the Polyton are all hungry. All ready for some food. Some nice fish in here now. Nice Matsubas. Nice Ginrin shags. It's a nice Gashiki. It's a nice Asagi as well. We're all starting to put some size on there. Peek up some of the others. Nice Lemon active female. She's starting to plump up, and Red Achieva starting to plump up as well. That was sold as a male, but I'm pretty sure that's a female, looking at the bulge in the belly. And I think that this is a Matsuba, a low-grade Matsuba female. She's full of eggs as well. And we've got the Pikasui. Some nice fish amongst these. These are coming on. All these have got to be moved out shortly. And then we've got the Go Sankey tank. As you can tell, this has got no UV on it, so it's gone green pretty quick. Yeah, there's some nice Kahaku, some beautiful Sankey. There's a Tancho Sankey down there. If you come up to the top. There's one or two Tancho Sankeys in here. There's another one. Give them a bit of food, get them going. Got like gems in amongst that lot. And then we've got these are all last year's baby Sankey. These are the tiddlers. They've been growing on steadily over the winter. Most of these are about 4 inch or so, maybe 5 inch, some of the bigger ones. One or two nice for half coop mixed in with them as well. And an odd goldfish, just to keep them company. Yep, I'll move all these out, ready for spawning. I need all these tanks for spawning. That's today's job. Get this one cleaned out. I've took all the fish out this one, drained it down. Got to bleach the tanks. I always bleach them before I do spawning them. Drain them right down. Then fill them up again with fresh water. Start again every spring from scratch. Right. Let's crack on. Right. We're in all the koi tanks now in the koi house. Drained this one down. It's been bleaching for the last 2 weeks. You can see everything's gone white. Of course, this one's been empty over the winter. And this is how I get the bleach right into all the nooks and crannies. A little spray up. It's perfect. Spray them right in where all the folds are. Spray all over the liner. Let it run down into the bottom. That way you get every last little bit of the liner coated in neat bleach. This isn't dilute, this is neat bleach. And I'll do just one-handed. Spraying it right into the folds in the corner. Get the bleach right in. Leave it for about an hour. And then get the old karcher and blast the hell out of it. Rinse it all down, hoover it all out, and then fill her up. And ready to start the season. Right, I'll crack on. Right, next stage, cleaning out. Got pumped out most of the water down to the last couple of inches. So now it's time for the pond vac, trusty pond vac. And the waste pipe goes all the way down and it fits straight into my 3-inch rainwater pipe, which connects all the tanks together and goes out at the far end down to the waste outside. So I can drain all my tanks down. Each one's got one of these exit pipes. Just allows for easy getting rid of the water. So I shall crack on, get this hoovered out, and I can start getting some nice well water back in it. Right guys, an afternoon down the garden now. Just nipped down to check on this little appliance that Colin gave me yesterday. It's a solar powered aerator. I've been on about getting a few of these down here for just powering these 2 tanks for fry, but I didn't think they'd be very effective. I must admit, I didn't think it'd throw out much oxygen, but look at that, that's well impressive. This is on pulse, so it pulses sort of every couple of seconds, so that saves the battery power, or you can have it on continual. I thought, well, I've got no fishing at the moment, only Daphne, I'll just have it on pulse. And then it stores the, runs direct off the solar panel in the day, and then it stores up the power in the battery to come on at night, so it's on 24 hours. I think that's awesome. I think if I get a couple of these per tank, that'll keep the fry nice and happy. Definitely well worth the money. I think they're around about 30 quid each, so not a big outlay on something like this. Yep. Right, back to filling up the tanks. Here it comes. Oh, got well water going in the tank. Shouldn't take too long to fill up now. Go back to check on this in a bit and start moving some fish back in. Right, there's enough water in the well just to half fill that tank. So that one filter's cleaned, that's running again. I've got, as you can see them down there, there's just a few plain fish I've put in here, only about 20, just to keep the filter cycled over the winter. So we'll take these fellas out, stick them in there so they can cycle that one. I'll get some higher end fish in here back shortly. Right, these are the New Forest koi that I Kikasui fry I bought from New Forest. So I can't take the credit for these. These are absolutely beautiful, stunning fish. I've overwintered these. Yeah. Some beautiful patterns in these. Gorgeous fish. Oh, look at that. Some nice high-end fish. So these are going to go on into the koi house to grow on. Of course, I need their tank for spawning. So they'll spend the summer in the koi house down there, growing on. And depending on how well they do, I might even put them out in one of the big ponds around the corner. Try and speed them up a bit, grow on a bit faster. Right. Ooh. That's a nice Ginrin Asagi. There was one or two of those in as well. Very nice. Right, I'll get these in and I think it's time to head home. One quick last peep. This is what we salvaged yesterday. Me and Colin from the pond job. Lots of Canadian pondweed and whatever the heck this stuff is. It's not duckweed, it's like a triangular plant. Plenty of water lilies, loads of new shoots on those. These are just some of them. And the rest are all in the flying saucers over there. Right, that will be a future project, sorting that lot out. Well, end of the day, losing the light yet again. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe to GKP. Keep smiling, everybody. Thanks for watching.